select audio navigation, press enter now.
Hey guys, Crew Blind, we're back.
I'm Shane.
I'm Eric.
And we were back with Doctor Who. Last time on Doctor Who,
Daughter.
there was a daughter.
Yep, and she lived, she rocketed up into outer space. She's going to explore the stars, but she can't time travel.
True. So she's...
And she can't regenerate. Kinda.
She kind of regenerated there, huh?
She can't turn to a different lady.
Can you just... Does that thing, what I'm wondering is, can that thing just travel across the galaxy, like, quickly?
Probably not quickly, but she might have an extremely long lifespan, so it doesn't matter.
What about the TARDIS? Can that travel quickly?
Oh, yeah.
It can travel through time. Yes, it can travel quickly.
Yeah, but just because if I can go back in time, doesn't mean I can go back in time on fucking Jupiter.
It's
And appear on Jupiter, too.
time and...
Yeah, I guess they're wormholes.
Time and relative in dimension, space. What is it? TARDIS. Nope. Time and relative dimension in space. There we go.
Okay. So I could just go anywhere, anytime.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, we had that with the
This disgusting creatures.
I thought they were great, and I think that Peg was a hero.
Poor Peg.
Yeah, Simon Pegg. Yeah, he had a lot of input on episode 7, actually. Cut that one out.
Good afternoon, Professor Peach.
Hello, great old man.
Professor Peach. Are we gonna play Clue?
What are you doing with that lead pipe?
You're gonna play Clue!
What the fuck is going on?
The bug did it with a lead pipe in the library. I won. It's gonna be like all of them, like, who did it? And the bug's in the back, like, ooh.
That'd be like a Rick and Morty thing right there.
The unicorn and the wasp. Well, we've seen one of those.
The unicorn, the jewel thief, nobody knows who he is.
A jewel thief. What would Rick call it? Huh? Jewel
thief?
Your usual, sir. Ah, thank you, Davenport. Just how I like it.
Yeah.
What?
The thing that you are. Is that? It is.
That's Jen Ursa.
It is.
Agatha Christie. What about her? That's me. No.
I don't know who that is.
And then there were none?
An author?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm uncultured.
You probably read it in school, you forgot.
I forget nothing.
You told me about it.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Thank God.
Oh, I forgot.
Thank the Christian God.
Can't a woman make her own way in the world?
Don't give my wife ideas.
It's the day Agatha Christie disappeared.
I don't know the history of how she died or whatever.
Figured we'll learn that in high school.
I will question each of you in turn.
Come along, do as the doctor says.
We know it was a fucking bee.
Who knows that?
We saw it.
We do.
It's not fun for us. I just want to watch this thing that I know the answer to.
Yeah, but who's
where's
the
the bee at?
Who do you think it is? Stop it.
Jen Urso, I can't remember her name. Felicity Jones.
That's like meeting Charles Dickens and he's surrounded by ghosts at Christmas.
Well.
I remember that.
Murder on the Orient Express.
Hey, I was gonna watch that movie. I haven't watched it yet. I read the book.
But not yet.
I'm spoiled on it.
Huh?
Tell you what, copyright Donna Noble.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'll work with you, gladly. But for the sake of justice, not your own amusement.
Damn, Agatha. Damn, Ags. We take the fun out of it all.
Let me think. Why, yes, I remember. Taking a stroll, that's all.
Alone.
Oh, yes, all alone. There's no one else with me. Not at all. Not ever.
That was really stupid, but I guess it got the weird deja vu.
Really?
Yeah, see these two men together.
You're still like, oh shit.
4:15. Damn it, let me think.
I love this guy.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Why does everyone have to think? Let me think.
Reading through some military memoirs.
Oh, good heavens. I love this music.
Colonel, snap out of it.
That's
I was in my study.
That's Kabuki, right? What it's called?
I love how he like goes into one in one, so he comes out.
It could be the wheelchair guy.
I remember. I was deep in the Ardennes, trying to find Charlemagne. He'd been kidnapped by an insane computer.
Doctor!
Sorry.
Lady Edison returned from India with malaria.
She locked herself in this room for 6 months until she recovered. Since then, the room has remained undisturbed.
I'm fucking in there. That's how you get malaria.
I shall find you with my amazing powers of detection.
I don't fuck with bees. Oh, it's so scary. It's like Jumanji. Ah, run, bitch, run! What?
That's kind of ridiculous.
Way ridiculous. It's hot. Ah!
What the fuck is that?
No, don't open it. Is one of them an alien then? Or is there just a giant wasp? The butler's the only one that knew she was gonna be in there. Huh? What? Move! Damn it, woman. We were hustling down the driveway and didn't hustle there. Fuck, I hate this thing.
Flyboy!
There's no sun in here. Oh, she's just scared of it? She's just scared it away. Stupid wasp. Stupid Donna.
Show yourself! That's just cheating.
I had this bloke once. I was engaged. And I loved him. I really did.
You're a psycho.
Fucked a spider.
Very good, Greaves.
Greaves. Greaves. I think it's Greaves.
How about science?
What's that butler always giving dirty looks for?
He's a wasp.
Something's inhibiting my enzymes.
Huh?
Sparkling cyanide.
Fucking knew it was Greaves.
Can't smell cyanide.
In the 20s.
Shake! Milk! Shake! Milk! Milk! No, not milk!
Pepper. Salt.
I was wanting salty, salt. I need something salty. What about this? What is it? Salt. That's too salty. Oh.
It's a song! Mammy!
Donna. Mammy.
I need a shock.
Right then. Big shock. Coming up.
What are you doing? He's got poison in his mouth. Oh, shit. She's terrible at charades.
What a fun scene to shoot at that. You know, that's what I kept thinking about.
Nobody move!
He's moving. Everyone's moving. Who's missing? I don't see.
The wheelchair guy?
Well, we know the butler didn't do it.
Wasn't the butler. Okay.
The wheelchair guy. Oh, damn it.
No, he could be any one of them now.
My child!
I think it's a giant sting, but it keeps hitting people with pipes and knives.
Hit him with a knife.
What's that about?
Ah!
I'm just a purveyor of nonsense.
Purveyor of nonsense. I'm gonna use that.
The tools of your trade, Miss Redmond. Or should I say,
The unicorn.
To steal the Firestone.
You evolve your Pokemon.
we come to you.
She's gonna sit back down.
Colonel.
Good.
Damn it, woman. Staying in the chair was the only way I could be certain.
So he resolved to live a life of lameness?
Yeah,
I had no idea. I was just going to say you're completely innocent.
Oh.
You came home with malaria and confined yourself to this house for 6 months in a room that has been kept locked ever since, which I rather think means...
Stop, please.
I'm so sorry. But you had fallen pregnant in India.
Poor little child.
I held nothing back.
He ain't that special.
He's really funny. A fucking bug.
It didn't matter.
Oh, really?
But Professor Peach worked it out.
Oh, that's why he was killed first.
Lady Edison is innocent.
It's the child.
Fucking Vikings.
Jesus.
I apprehended them. Really? A man of God against 2 strong lads. A man in his 40s. Or, should I say, 40 years old. Exactly.
Oh my God.
This is poppycock.
Poppycock. There's another one. Write that down.
You found those thieves, Reverend, and you got angry.
That's how they could overpower him. These boys are evil.
Look at that one on the right. That's a lot to go off of. got angry and broke a genetic lock, turning into a fucking bee.
He would know.
The mechanics of those novels formed a template in your brain. You killed in this pattern because that's what you think the world is.
Reading Lord of the Rings.
Surely, Lady Edison.
How the hell did she get out there?
Wonk wonk. It's a chase.
10 miles an hour.
What's the thrill's always in the chase.
The lake! She's heading for the lake. What's she doing?
Get in the water and the bee leaves you alone.
Just like in Donkey Kong.
Donna!
Bees can't swim.
Dumbass bee.
I know bees can't swim because Donkey Kong as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, that thing couldn't help itself.
Neither could I.
He just killed a priest.
Tomorrow morning, her car gets found by the side of a lake. A few days later, she turns up in a hotel in Harrogate with no idea of what just happened.
I get dissociative amnesia because of the trauma of her husband, right?
C!
C for Christie.
She is the best-selling novelist of all time. Onwards?
Onwards.
Onwards!
So that's it. Agatha Christie, author, known all the way to 5 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly 5 billion.
Yeah.
That's like the...
That was a publication date.
Just happened to be at 5 billion. Million? Million or billion?
I thought it was 5 billion. Could have been 5 million. Long time in the future.
Long time.
Okay.
Back during the whole Master finale and everything like that.
Sure.
He mentioned about Agatha Christie.
Oh yeah?
Back there. And I wrote it down. I'm like, oh, Agatha Christie.
Oh,
I thought
cool.
she's coming
Okay.
up here soon.
Okay.
I don't recognize her name. I probably never read her any books. I don't know.
Orient Express, right? Murder on the Orient Express.
That movie.
That's a thing of hers.
And then there were none. It was actually called 10 Little Indians, and before that it was called 10 Little...
Bad word.
Bad word.
10 little what? Go through all of them so I can try to...
She's known for several writings and stuff like that, but she was also, I believe, a playwright for a while as well.
Okay.
How the hell do you know this stuff?
Huh?
He researches this shit.
I try to look some stuff up so
Yeah,
I
he
know
does
some
good.
other things to let
He's
you guys
doing
know.
good work.
No, I thought it was just because you
I'm
read these
impressed.
books.
I can't read anything.
I
watched a YouTube video. Tell me all this stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what are your notes? Mr. Peach, Jeremy Call. Did you write a note to yourself?
Yeah.
To call Jeremy?
Yeah.
Rick, you're a big reader, right? Yeah. Have you ever read Agatha Christie?
No, I don't read much fiction.
All right. Nope, never mind. Good night, Rick.
What if it was J.R.R. Tolkien and that guy became like an orc or some shit?
Oh, instead of, yeah, if it was like some other, I don't know.
There's, when it first started, I'm like, oh, it's Clue. And it kind of was Clue.
Yeah, it was very similar to
Clue?
it.
Yeah, okay.
Just
I only
the
played that
Wasp.
one time in my life.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a very good
It
game.
was fun.
Dude, what if she was reading, like, think of any book. There'd be tons of books. What if she was reading the Bible? What would that Wasp have done?
Depends on which part.
Become a priest? It already was a priest.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wonder, like, what would have happened with other
Depends
books.
what part.
There's not too much from the past, I don't think, in this one, except for talk about the big spider lady that her ex-husband, which was back in the second Christmas special that we had. And then talk about Agatha Christie. You even said, like, oh, I talked about you a few months back.
Yeah.
Which was in relation to that.
Okay.
That finale, so.
We have Felicity Jones, which is cool.
Yeah, Jen
From the
Erso being the
amazing Rogue One movie.
Yeah, with just great character, surrounded by other great characters that were absolutely needed. I'm not saying it sarcastically. I'm saying it in the hopes that Rick will see this one day and be like, no, it's not.
I just thoroughly enjoyed the episode. It was a different kind of format.
Yeah.
It was
I like how
it was silly.
It was very silly sometimes.
very
I was like, that's stupid. But that's why I like the show.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean, some silly, stupid stuff. That's cool.
It's silly. They had that whole moment of him just like pointing fingers at like everybody.
Yeah, I like
you know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just that classic trope.
It's like you, and then I no, and then it just like it goes down a rabbit trail of things. Everyone's like, it wasn't me. I'm like, no, it was this,
Do you guys remember, did you ever watch Clue?
No.
You never watched? Oh my God, I heard there's a rumor they're making a new one with Ryan Reynolds.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that too, actually.
Oh, I hope it's real, because like the original one had Tim Curry. That's the only famous person I remember from it. No. Damn it, what was his name? Christopher Lloyd?
Christopher Lloyd?
He was in it, he was Professor Plum. And there's a couple other people, I can't really remember their names, but like, it was just a fun movie they did where they're trying to solve these murders. And at the very end, there's this big moment of like, Tim Curry, he's like the butler, he's like, and then you! And then they run to like the next room, came here! And he's like, and they run, it's so fun.
So is Clue based off of Agatha Christie thing then? Because Professor Plum, and then there was Professor Peach in here?
I mean,
That can't be a coincidence, right?
I mean, this here could be. I don't know why that's there. I don't know. I don't know why the Professor Peach is there. I don't know when Clue came out.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know shit. I don't care.
Yeah.
About British people. No, I'm kidding. No. The most unbelievable thing was that Lady Edison had an affair with this dude, and he revealed himself to be
a bee alien,
a giant wasp. And she's like, "But I loved him so much, it didn't matter." I'm like, nah, it's gonna matter a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I understand loving someone a lot, but it's gonna matter some.
Actually, wasn't that one before she met the Colonel? It was before that, I think.
That was
I don't think it was an affair. I think she met him first.
Well, sure, yeah.
And then came back to her estate and then hid away for malaria.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which ironically she had a...
So he married into that rich family?
I think.
Okay. I thought it was a fair too, actually. And then, but maybe...
I'm pretty sure she said like they said something like before you met the Colonel 40 years ago, and that's how it started.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm wrong.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what they said. But
so she went in there.
Never mentioned about having a kid to him. He's like, what?
Why 6 months, not 9?
Well, because there's already 3 months of it there and flying and traveling
gestation
here.
period for bee human hybrids.
How long back in the 1920s could it have taken her to take a boat or whatever methods they use to travel to?
About 3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks?
Yeah.
So she was there for a little while, traveled here, and then stayed in there for 6 months. So she had a baby.
I just made that number up.
Hid it away.
I
don't know where they're going, where they're from.
Yeah, I was just...
But I mean, okay. If you take in a travel account and however long whenever she got pregnant,
sure,
she's just hidden there.
Okay.
Agatha Christie also saw that she died January 12th of 1976, so she lived much further past 1920s.
Because of the Firestone, there's a couple different MacGuffins here. There's like a Firestone thing. There's an alien bee thing.
Yeah.
Dad that transferred. Now he's half human, half bee. Priest.
The flood took him. He didn't have the chance to fly away.
But like, the Firestone was taking.
It was a gift from the father.
Sure, but it has like psychic powers or something because she was just reading that book around it and it absorbed. And then what?
Like the mindset.
It took her mental and put it into him. So when he like became a bee.
Yeah.
It like gave him what he thought his thoughts were supposed to be, which was, I'm supposed to murder people in a very mysterious manner.
But he was a priest orphan before that too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So does it negate all that sense?
He like combined his two personalities into one.
I think, and I guess the more recent one overrode the urge to kill people.
Did he really have faith when he was a priest and lost it when he became a bee?
The oddest thing I find in
existential on this episode.
The oddest thing I find in that is that if he didn't have memories of being a bee and trying to find his mom or finding that stone or any of that kind of stuff, like how did he go from wherever he was born to there, or was it just close enough that they took him, put him in there, and he just became a priest nearby?
Sure.
It was like just that it's been a week, you know?
And the only reason he didn't sting people, I mean, he was going to, he tried a bunch of times, but whenever he actually killed somebody, he used a pipe and a knife.
And a statue.
Why did he turn to a bee to do that?
Because that's what the novels would have done.
Okay.
He was just basing it off of novels.
Sure.
That's why he was like, it's so weird. Why is he doing this? Because she read novels. He learned from that.
Okay.
So how do you kill people? You hit him with a pipe. Dead.
So the Firestone's purpose was for him to give his illegitimate hybrid baby a personality?
I mean, it was probably to keep a connection to a parent.
Okay.
I thought it was just like a love gift, and then that, and happened to have those powers, and then
it's quite the coincidence.
And then all that happened.
It just happened to do exactly what was needed for it to be done, for it to be the monster that has that life. You know.
I don't know if I can.
I mean, I think it's a thing to keep a connection with a parent is what it's supposed to do, and it gives that psychic link. And she just happened to be reading that, thinking about this novel and stuff so much that's what went to him.
Sure.
So if it wouldn't have been that, she'd have gotten just other knowledge and then found his mom and he just came to not be a murderer, but instead he became a murderer.
And then that thing was linked to her, and then she started fucking like dying, and then it said like no, and it severed the connection. Mm-hmm. And then she lost all of her memories. Right?
Yes.
Okay. A lot happened.
I thought it was stupid how that he pushed the statue on that maid lady.
Yeah.
And she
That was really stupid because she's like hustling down the driveway,
Yeah.
And he's like, I guess I understand that. You're out of breath. He goes, shit.
And it splat.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it killed her, it would have hit her in the head, and she didn't look like she got hit in the head.
No, she had like a mark, didn't she?
Like a little
She was
one.
bleeding on
She
her
would
head.
crack her skull,
But it
man.
also
There'd be
could've, like,
Oh, it didn't happen though.
It fell from like stories. It could have crushed internal organs.
there'd be that whatever that synovial fluid leaking all over the place, man.
All right, well, she died. She's dead. And 7 other people died.
It reminded me more of Boy Meets
Very
World.
sad.
Like it reminded me more of Boy Meets World than anything else. The episode of Boy Meets World where they're in high school and someone murders somebody.
In the books.
You know,
Jennifer Love Pfefferman's there.
we had a comment the other day. It's like, how the hell does Blind Wave bring up Boy Meets World so much?
The staple of childhood.
They bring it up
Because
like
Boy
at
Meets World
least once a week. And I'm like, I
It's
don't know.
amazing. That's why.
But no, I know what you're talking about. There was a Halloween episode and like people get killed by books. Like they
Yeah.
just push a top shelf of books over. Not a bookshelf. Books.
Eric.
They just dead.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to see next week's episode already, make sure you guys check out patreon.com/blindwave and subscribe.
Wait, there was a murderer in Boy Meets World?
Yeah.
And we will be seeing you guys
like a dream.
next week.
Oh, so
check
it's
out
not real.
Check out blindwave.net.
Yeah, there's a show.
Lots of good stuff there as well.
Documentary.